Nature doesn't have the consciousness. For example, does the sun have consciousness? No. Does the moon has consciousness? No. So we, as a human being, we have the consciousness, right? For example, you can feel your exist. You can feel what is good, what is bad. You can feel how to lead your life. You can feel this, that. You have the consciousness. That's the reason you have the consciousness. But the nature itself doesn't have the consciousness. It has to be created. So think about it that if I say this book comes from nothing, do you believe that? Or if I say your sunglass comes from nothing, will you believe that?
It comes from something, right?
Yeah, it has to be created. This sunglass has a designer, right? This sunglass has a designer. Yeah, for example, or your bag. If I say your bag comes from nothing, do you believe that? Yeah, do you believe that? Will you believe that? If I said that your bag comes from nothing, will you believe that?
No, no.
Of course not. Good.
Yeah, but it comes in different kinds.
Exactly. So, yeah, some agency, some intellectual being, some designer, some machine made it, right? In a process, some intellectual being, some independent being made this, this bag. Think about yourself. Think about our body. Think about our body. Every single body, we do have 37 trillion cells. And each cell is containing, look, the nucleus, the other parts of the cell. We have the neuron, we have we have the kidney, we have heart. Think about this. Is it more complex than your bag or not?
Much more.
Much more.
Much more. Think about your eyes. If I tell you that I will give, 100,000 pounds, but you need to give your two eyes, will you give me? Of course not. You see the value of, we don't really understand our value. We don't really understand how we create it. Think about it. If your eyes in your backside, what will happen? You need to take your food on the backside to see whether this food is good or not. If your nose in your leg, so you need to take the food on the leg to smell whether food is okay or not. Then you need to take it on the mouth. Think about a creator. Think about your body. You have the eyes here. You can see the food. You can smell the food, and you can take the food then. Doesn't it make sense that there is a creator of us? What do you think of that?
We are so dumb because we don't know anything, right?
Yeah, do you understand? So you can't show me anything which doesn't have the creator, right? Your bag, your phone, your glass, everything. So don't you think we have a creator as well?
We do, but we
Yeah,
don't
we
know
do.
who it is.
But as I mentioned before, I think that people go on science,
They don't believes in nature.
like in nature and
Because
gods.
as I said,
In many gods of different,
because
wind and fire.
okay, I understand your point now. So you believe in nature, you believe in many gods. So think about this. Is it?
But not, my believing is I don't think that there's somewhere like human being who does something to us. I don't believe in such form. But
Okay.
I believe that there is something more than us.
So you believe in one god or multiple gods?
Good question.
I mean, the nature is evolution actually. What created us?
No, evolution doesn't talk about your creation.
It does.
Tell me what evolution says. Are you talking about the Darwinian evolution?
We change with
Are you talking about the Darwinian evolution? Because there is many different evolutionary theory. For example, there is the evolutionary theory by the Lamarck, which is called Lamarckian evolution. There is evolutionary theory by the Charles Darwin, which is called Darwinian evolution. So there's many other theories as well in terms of the evolution. So which evolution you are talking about? Is it the Darwinian evolution?
principle of it, the main principle of it.
No. The principle of Darwinian evolution is different than the principle of Lamarckian evolution. So there is different evolutionary theory.
That's what the speaker swears about.
Yeah, because we are not
Yeah. So when you are saying the evolution speaks about. Let me tell you what evolution speaks about the species who adjust with the nature, adjust with the environment, they will last longer in the speed of life. Is it? Okay, good. So how does it prove that there is no God? How does it prove? Can you tell me from where you get it? Does the evolution itself prove there is no God? Because evolution speaks about the species, meaning these species already exist. Do you understand my point? Species already exist. The point is, how did you get the species?
But there was a point there were
No.
There was.
Never. Darwin never said it. Did you read the Evolution of Darwin?
We have more scientists after Darwin who were born and who added up to
For example, give me an example.
names, but you have the evolution
Nobody says
of-
this.
Let's go.
Yeah. So the Darwinian evolution and additionally some scientists add the mutation as well. For example, the people mutate, the species mutate many times. The things you are saying, some scientists saying the mutation, which is random mutation. So what's random mutation works? They are saying the many different gene come together, which calls allele gene. To do the mutation, you have to have the allele gene and you have to have the DNA, which has double helix. So the point is, without the allele gene or without the DNA, you can't have the evolution at all, neither the mutation. So the point is, where did you get from? Where did you get the allele gene? Where did you get the DNA which has double helix? And if, say for example, if you believe in random mutation, what random mutation says? Random mutation says that the cell, allele gene and the cell will come together and make something to evolving with the nature, and which will fix you on your body. So having said that, random mutation is not same for every single species, or in a species, random mutation has different angle. For example, if I subscribe to the random mutation, according to the random mutation, if you have the nose on here, I should have the nose on back side, because random mutation is different than between you and me. We can't have same mutation. Even if you subscribe to the mutation itself, then according to the random mutation, you need to have different design of different species. So how did you get that? Do you understand?
There are so many species.
No. So within the human being, did you find any human being who has the eyes on the backside?
But you are very you are going to the sidelines. You have so many black people, white people. There are so many.
It's gene. It's DNA. It's not the mutation. It's about the DNA. Do you know that?
But that's how mutation is.
No. Mutation is completely different with the DNA. Mutation is then why I suggest to you, if you want to read about it. So I think if you look into the Darwinian itself, the Darwin speak about the origin of the species. These books, which is speaks about the Darwinian evolution. It's written 1880, I believe. It's 2023. So if you want to deny that these books, which talks about the origin of species, you will deny the whole Darwinian evolution.
But you take one book and you see that.
No,
it is
even I am
100%.
saying, I don't take this book as 100%, and I don't subscribe to this book as well. Why I'm saying, if you want to study this about this, you need to take a look on this. If you want to study about the mutation, look the mutation, what the mutation works. Even the today's scientist, I studied it at my university. That was my subject. The evolution and the mutation, that was my original subject as well. So I know the stuff behind this. I know the stuff in the very core level.
Evolutional development and mutation then is different stories, because if you have a person with the nose on the back of your head, it's like sick mutation, right? But if you have people who lived shorter, by the time they adapt,
It's for the DNA, not for the evolution. It's for the DNA, not for the evolution.
but that is okay. What is okay? What?
Do you understand the difference? Do you understand the difference? No. Do you understand the difference between the mutation and the evolution and the DNA? How DNA works? Do you understand this?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So
I don't understand.
DNA, there is gene in the DNA. So how
It's in the DNA.
it is in the
So
DNA? Yes.
DNA is a code.
What DNA is what?
It's a code where everything is encrypted.
Exactly.
And it changes every day.
Yes.
If you go to
No.
your
DNA.
changes.
Listen. The DNA has DNA his own coding, like A, G, T, C, adenine, guanine, cytosine, and uracil, thymine, and uracil.
You change your DNA every day.
No.
And when you have a kid, you pass this DNA to your kid.
No, it's not changing. It is passing. It is passing. I think.
You are changing your DNA
I
every day.
think you need to.
read about it and not the literature from 200
I did
years.
read about it.
You need to read literature
So and you
of
are
today.
saying the DNA changing of DNA is mutation.
I don't see it because
Yes.
you
Sir.
say
So
mutation,
how
sick-
do you
sick mutation.
how do you understand the mutation and the
Change
replication of DNA?
So we have a DNA code which is changing.
Uh-huh. What's the primary force of evolution?
If you smoke, your DNA changes. If you have cancer, your DNA changes. If you have sickness, it is in your DNA which you can pass. So how you live your life, it changes your DNA and then you pass it on. That's how evolution
Are you
works.
telling is it the mutation?
No,
What is what no what
if
is
you're born with
what
the
is no you need to understand the mutation
nose
first.
on your back of your head, this is mutation. So all sick.
No, I'm saying about the random mutation. Do you understand the random mutation? What the random mutation is?
No, I'm not talking about mutation. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the development of DNA, how it develops, how species evolutionates. If there is a bear who lives on ice and ice melts, this
It's
bear
adapt.
swims more.
Adapt,
So
yes.
That's how DNA changes. And when the child of this bear is sick, he swims better because he gets changed to DNA.
So DNA.
That's how it
I agree with it.
adapts.
I agree with it. The adapting. I agree with it. And it's not changing his species within the species. It's within the species. Do you understand?
Don't know where the species will be in
Do you know?
200 years.
Do you know?
I don't know. And you
Yeah.
don't.
So and according to the scientists, the species cannot change. Do you know this?
It's can.
No.
They did.
Can you show me any of the scientists who said this?
I can't.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Obvious.
So the difference of the DNA, according to the Lamarck's, Lamarckian evolutionary theory, what it says, the difference of the DNA is passes the, for example, you are white, maybe your son will be the white, your eyes are brown, or your hair is brown. The hair is brown or not. So DNA or the gene will make a transmission to your structure or something like that within the species. Do you understand? So it doesn't make the change of species. The things you are saying to
It does
subscribe.
In time. It does in time. It doesn't make in 10 years, in 20 years. It can make in 500 years.
Doesn't make the changes of species. That's what I'm
It
saying.
does.
Can you show me any evidence?
There was a fish.
Can you show me any evidence?
How many seven? I mean, there was a fish.
Yeah,
in
that's
water
very interesting discussion.
that
I think
walked on
I think you need to look into some of the evidence. So can you show me the?
You should go to history
Yeah.
museum.
No.
History museum
So-
and to see the evolution.
No, not the evolution. I'm saying that changing of the DNA or the transmitting the behavior by your DNA, you are saying it can change the species.
But it did.
Show
If
me
you
the
don't
evidence.
know it and you have studied something, then
the-
we
Can you
take
show?
this.
That's what I'm saying. I'm open to see. Can you show me anything?
So what you're saying, all the species, 100% of species which exist now, existed 30,000 years ago. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So God can create the new species. What's the point?
Do you believe that?
I do believe.
Do you believe that 100% of species who are now alive existed 3,000 years ago? 300,000 years
God
ago.
can create new species. God can create new species. Maybe they were not there. God created something new. So what's the point?
Are you saying that all the species who exist now
Do you understand my response?
existed
You are
in
on the.
beginning of Earth?
No. You are on your question, but do you understand my response? What I responded? Do you understand my
You are
response?
saying that species can't mutate in another species. So,
No.
So logically thinking,
Tell me
you're
which.
saying
Okay.
all the
Tell me.
species existed
No.
at the
Tell
beginning
me
of the
which
day.
species changed to which species.
Fish to frog.
Give me the evidence.
Go to science museum.
What,
There is evolution of how species change.
they are just saying. I can say. For example, I can say 20 years later, I'll be have 2 wings horse. Will you believe that?
Your
No. Tell me
20
if I say
in front, it can be.
you see.
You don't know.
So that's the things you need to study more about whether
You
within
do, because you're
within
talking nonsense.
I'm telling you, give me the one evidence it's the species for the DNA for having the transmission of some behavior of the DNA. It's changed the species. Yeah, show me the evidence.
Facts is history. Go to like really natural history museum and see.
That's what I'm saying.
There
Can you
was
Google it?
no-
Can you Google it? Which species has been changed? No.
It was
What was your subject when you were in university?
evolution.
What was your
They're
subject?
just wrong.
What was your subject when you studied at university?
Something else.
No, I'm
there
really
was some
concerned when you were
species who were
saying
left in
within the
the
species by the transmitting of some behavior of
Sometimes
DNA.
you're not interesting because you don't know your subject.
Yeah.
To see that you know.
But
then you don't know.
I'm really concerned about what you are saying. You are saying the first person of I think, even the science field. That you are saying that just DNA is transmitting some of the information. It's making.
You lack some.
I think you need to study on the field again. If you did before, you need to have a look again. By the way. All right then. So sorry, it was nice to speak with you. Yeah, take care of yourself. Bye. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulullah wa ba'd. We have a discussion about the natural selection and the mutation. So she's saying the transmitting DNA, some behavior of the DNA is by the gene can change the species. So which is going against even the science saying that transmitting some behavior with the gene will not make change of the species. So it will just transmit some of the behavior, some of the acts, some of the things, but it will never change the species. So that's what we try to discuss. And every time when the atheist wants to disprove the God, they took the evolution. When we go to the evolution, they didn't know their stuff, and they try to make it. They're experts. So we try to make our point in terms of evolution and in terms of this discussion. Jazakallah khairan. Assalamu alaikum.